Hey guys, it's back on Essentially, and today I'm going to be shooting a drawing tutorial. And this was a request from one of you guys who asked me to kind of make like an anime character instead of the typical drawing tutorial. So I kind of quit the drawing tutorial series, and today I'll be coming back to it with a little bit of a newer approach where I'll be doing a full female and male body drawing tutorial, but in more of an anime style. So before I start, I've got to showcase some of my recent works. So these are oil pastel paintings. Most of them, all of them, referenced from Sam Does Art's tutorials. I mean, Sam Does Art's digital works. So yeah, let's just start on a brand new page. Clear out the unwanted stuff. Alright, so to start things off, we're gonna block in a rough silhouette of the characters. Now I'll be doing our male character right over there and our female somewhere over here. Now let's just position the camera well. Okay, so first things first, we have to sketch out the construction lines. Now the male character will have a smaller head like that. He'll have a neck going down, and his head is a bit tilted. Actually, let's tilt it on the other side. Or we can just keep it straight enough. So here's a rough head, which is pretty straight, and the collarbones a bit curved. And then we've got our torso with our rib cage right there. Just roughly sketch it in. And then our hip bone. Our legs. Just like that, and our shoulders. Some muscles. Okay, so this is my plan for the pose. I'm using a reference from Google, a super muscular reference. Now we'll be drawing the muscles later on. First comes the construction, which I'll quickly finish up. Alright, that's the pose I have in mind. Maybe a bit more curved to one side. Alright, that looks like a decent pose. I'll quickly clean this up a little bit so we can start our work later. Alright, so let's take a Ciner Pencil 3B Faber-Castell Black Matte. Now I'll put in the details, starting with the face. It's an anime approach, so we're gonna have a sharper jawline than what is realistically possible in a normal character.
Power off.
Oops, my Bluetooth disconnected. Alright, either way, we've got our face blocked in. Now we can draw the eyebrows, something like this. Might as well give him the hair, anime hair, just like that. And then the nose coming down like this. And a tiny mouth. Alright. And then a dot for the eye will do. Something like this. So that will be our face. Let's clean up the hair a little bit, that's a mess. And now comes the neck. So, for the neck we'll be adding two muscles that connect to the center of the collarbones, and then we'll put in our collarbone like this. So I'm going to be creating a really muscular character just for the sake of the video. It's not as realistic in anime to have muscular male characters, except for obviously fighting animes. Okay, so and then we've got our trapezius muscles right there. And now let's move on to the pectoral part of the character, which is going to be our chest. One's right there, that connects there. Another one right there. Bear in mind I'm using a reference, but I'm not doing it completely according to reference. I mean the pose is completely from memory as well. I'm imagining it. So, muscles should protrude out like this, and then we've got our abdomen region. Before that, let's do the shoulders. Now the deltoid, just like that, and then the other one, just like that. Wings are the lats, right at the back side, like this, and then we'll create our, from this triangular part of the shoulder blades, we'll be creating our biceps, just like this, and then we'll be adding our triceps from the back as well, and several other realistic looking muscles. And now we'll move on to the forearm, which is going to be sort of like a conical shape like this, with some muscles here and there, just like that. Then we've got our hand. I'll roughly draw like that. Alright, so this is a really muscular man because it's easier to teach things without clothes. So I'll be ignoring the clothing for the time being. I'll give him a tiny short pant, sure. And then comes the side plates, and the abs will be something like right about there. And then our belly button, which okay, the belly button there. It's too low for a belly button. Let's redo the abs. Alright, there's our belly button, which leads down there. And we've definitely got some of these side muscles, which I don't know what they're called. like they add the aesthetics of a really muscular body. So you better add that as well. And now let's close things off like such. Okay, so let's give him something to wear down there. Right, like this. Alright, and then we've got to make these thighs. Which is like two big muscles. So imagine the knee is somewhere over there, and you've got one muscle coming from here, going in that direction like that, and then the other one coming inwards, something like this. It's not exactly accurate to this, but something along the lines of two crossing muscles. You can always add some more details to make him look more muscular. Darken these edges because they're going to be where the shadows are going to be placed. Now let's add some biceps for this hand as well. It's looking snazzy. Alright, and then the forearm once again. Alright, and finally our legs, foot. Like that. I'm not that good at drawing legs, so this was quite a learning experience. I think that's about it. Is there anything else I've left out? No, that's the male body. So yeah, let's move on to some. Okay, let's add some details first of all, like some shadings. Just some light shading here and there. Alright guys, so let's continue with our video and draw a female anime reference. Now I've already drawn one, but I'm not quite happy with it, so I'm gonna go for one more attempt. Because so first things first, let's go for the shadow structure and the knee and rib cage. like that, and then we add in our actual torso, which is V-shaped like this, and then we have our hip bone, which goes somewhere right there, cutting off our V shape, and then we've got our thighs. Right, let's fix that a little bit. Trapezius and the neck. Now that's that for the body. Let's move on to the anime face. Actually, let's finish the arms. And then the face in 1/4 view. Looks something like this. Alright, let's lighten up the drawing. And use our pencil to sketch out the actual piece of art. Give her a short here this time. The collarbone, the trapezius, and obviously the breast region, which comes after the shoulders. First the shoulders. Now the breast attaches to the shoulder, or it's not exactly that. It attaches to the deltoids. It's in this way. Alright, just like that. So, since it's an anime design, so I might want to cover that up a little bit. Let's give her a clothing of some sort. And then we add our bicep. Then let's give her something to wear down there as well. Then the forearms, we don't want it to be bulky, we want it to be lean for the anime style, of course. Alright, so that's how I typically approach drawing a female. That hand is too weird. Alright, so I don't think there's anything more I can add to it, so I will just leave it at that for now. So yeah, these are my attempts at drawing female poses. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some inspiration to do some drawing. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment me down below what should I do next in my next video, and of course, share my videos. Thank you, bye bye.